This is your weekly YouTube channel audit livestream. All you need to do is use the correct link in the description, fill out the form, and we'll consider your channel for review. That's right, channel reviews are free, but you can send us a super chat and watch us discuss your question live on air. If you submit your channel for review, expect the following. We will share with you our knowledge, experience, and passion as fellow YouTube creators. I want to give a massive shout out and thanks to our moderators who do an awesome job every single live stream. And that's your onboarding done. What channels have you brought us this week? Oh, everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to what is a Christmas special here at vidIQ. My name is Rob, and for the next 90 minutes, we may be auditing your channels, or we may be having just a little bit of fun, because of course, oh, yeah. Are you ready, everybody, for Christmas? I am. I certainly am. And I'm decked out here. If you need to step out for a moment and put on the appropriate outfit, then I will give you that time, because we also have to welcome in Jen, who's also festively decorated. Jen, you're looking awesome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Rob?
I am so looking forward to Christmas.
I love the intro.
Christmas. Yeah, I practiced that for many minutes beforehand, and I thought it was a good way of weaving our way around the copyright issues of actually just using the music. But
I'm envious. I can't whistle.
I did hear one person's reaction, though, which sounded a bit like this. Yeah, they weren't happy with that at all. But there you are. You're trying to stifle our laugh there, Jen. Go on, just let it all out. Just breathe.
Nope, I have to save my laughs throughout the show. We have 90 minutes of laughs, okay?
We do. So, yes, happy holidays, everybody. And you may have noticed from the intro that you have forms to fill out, but there are no forms in the description. Because what I decided we were going to do today is completely random. So we're going to give you a hashtag very soon. You have to type in that hashtag into the chat, and we will randomly pick some of you for channel auditing and also lots and lots of fun. So I'll bring up the screen that does such a task. And what hashtag do you think we should start with, Jen, here for people to type in and get themselves picked? Something festive, maybe. What do you reckon?
Christmas Eve.
It is, isn't it? It is Christmas Eve. So,
Christmas Eve.
Folks, you can take Christmas Eve as so. You only need to type it in once. And as I start to see entrance, wow, somebody was fast there. Goodness, you copying and pasting that in there. Blimey, look at it. Look at them all. And so, yeah, you can type this in the chat. You only need to do it once and you will be automatically entered. You don't need to spam the comments with this. I know everybody needs to do this just once. And when we get up to, let's say, 50 entrants, we'll start auditing some channels here to have some festive fun. All right, we're already there. All right, so I'm just going to press draw and we'll get the drum roll in as well.
This is fun. Oh, you didn't want me to do it?
And next time, Jen, next time. And the first person who is going to get their channel audited is in, how do you say that?
I'm going to say in and on the net.
In and on the net, yeah. I agree with that now. And thanks to YouTube giving us the handles, it should make this fairly easy to find. And I think this is the channel, isn't it? It looks, let me just confirm. Yep, that looks like the channel banner. Oh, in and on the net fishing. So when I just saw the first part of a channel name, I thought it was something to do with the internet or like how to
I kinda thought so too.
definitely navigate the
I thought it was
internet
gonna be
with
like memes, like,
yeah. But no, it is a genuine. Oh,
"Just
hang on. It is a.
kidding, we're fishing."
Oh, let me fix that. It is a genuine fishing channel in and on the net fishing. So you have an impressive 7,000 subscribers, 600 videos, and they're posting Jen on a fairly regular cadence. It looks like here, a couple of videos a month. And how about some first impressions here? What do we think?
They're definitely putting a lot of effort into their thumbnails.
Now, I feel as if that's a loaded statement, as in they're putting in a lot of effort, but maybe it's effort in the wrong place.
There's a lot
Or
going on in them. They're
yeah,
definitely putting in the time, but for me, for a fishing channel, there's a lot going on. I don't know if they've kind of found their thing yet, though. It does look like they're trying a bunch of stuff. But the text, this font's gotta go for me.
it's funny, isn't it? Because like we talk about branding to identify a channel from video to video, and it has the branding in this text, but
It does.
the text is too chunky. It's like
Yeah.
too small and wide. And then it has a massive, what we call drop shadow, which makes it really difficult to read. So I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with the idea. It's just the execution. And maybe they just need to find a more appropriate font, which is easier on the eye, perhaps.
It makes it really hard for me to kind of look at one thumbnail on this page. Are you having the
Yeah.
same, like, thought where not one is standing out? It's just kind of like these blocks of, like, this text that I can't really concentrate on one thumbnail. Like, nothing actually stands out,
That is
which is
that text
horrible.
is so dominant, but yeah, but at the same time so unreadable.
Shouldn't the
In their
fish stand out?
defense, I was going to say, in their defense, they haven't used that text in about 2 months, so they have started using different styles. So maybe they have
Okay,
moved
okay.
away from that. But now it seems like they haven't got
Mm.
they've kind of lost a bit of identity there at the same time, and all of these thumbnails look a little bit different.
Oh, they're going through something right now.
Yeah,
Well, they do have some pretty good outliers.
yeah.
Salmon, steelhead, salmon. I'm trying to see a connection between these outliers, and I actually don't like, nothing actually stands out in me yet. Can we
Bit of a
sort by
short one,
popular
isn't it?
after?
Yeah. All right, let's do that. So they've been knocking around on YouTube for a couple of years at this point.
Oh,
They've had kind of branding previously, but this was very much focused on, I guess, the bait and the hook.
this seems pretty beginner, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I guess these would be like the big TAM, big possible audience, trying to attract them in on some evergreen pieces of content, and these have done pretty well.
Yeah, this
I wonder
was
if these are you could
smart.
actually revisit these at these point. Consider, I mean, there's one here that's 8 years ago. That's still one
Oh
of the
my
top
gosh.
performers. So they've really been on YouTube and slugging it out for almost a decade at this point. That's some impressive commitment. So yeah, several videos that have thousands of views, but it feels as if they haven't necessarily grown a sizable audience that's sticking around from video to video. Like a couple of outliers here and there in the last couple of months, but often videos are capping out at less than 400 views.
I think what my, like, problem with the content is almost is that every video seems incredibly different at this point. Like, I don't think I've seen repetition. Like, the Oregon 2025, I don't know if we've seen, like, a 2024 trip, 3 different species in 24 hours. I'm not seeing another 24-hour challenge, like, right in front of my face.
Yeah, so that could be like a content bucket, couldn't it? Like finding
Yeah.
a certain species of fish over a time period, giving itself a challenge of some kind.
I would think I would just love to see a little more repetition in like titles and ideas. Obviously, we're all still fishing here, but I think we just need to have a little bit more of a thread between the content because I'm not sure what video I would watch next if I watch that 24-hour video. Like, what on their page is going to jump out to me as a viewer? I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll watch that one next. Like, they're all very different. And I really have to like scan for something that is like, oh, okay, maybe that. I don't know about that.
Found a little bit of a link here. So there's an Oregon fishing one there, and there's one there, and all of those have kind of got a similar number of outlier views, I would call them, like more than usual.
Good, fine.
So location in the title may be of significance, especially if you're going back to the same spot and it's a popular spot. That might be something else to think about as well. And then the final thought I had is that I'm still trying to figure out if they're confident with their use of thumbnails or not. Like, this is a good outlier, but at the same time, it's a very artificially generated thumbnail, and so you're not really showing the authentic environment or the potential catch. And like, could that be better teased, or do you lead into this because it was one of the better performing videos? Or is it just because it had an arrow in it? Is that what helped?
It's that arrow. It's the red arrow. We know how the algorithm works. Red arrow, you're good. I actually think for thumbnails, I'm like, the bigger the fish, the better, right?
Yeah,
like, you're a fishing enthusiast. Like, I would test out, and we can see actually the two on the right here do have pretty big fish images.
Yeah.
And same with I think the one that, the other outlier, huge fish image.
Doesn't always work. There's one here
It
that's got.
No, it doesn't always work, but that's not one singular fish. I am like, main star of the thumbnail, the fish, and see what happens. That would be my advice to test out, because it looks like they're testing thumbnails. And I would say, listen, anybody who's interested in fish is going to stop dead in their tracks if they see like a massive fish that you caught and be like, whoa, what's that?
All right, let's give this outlier here. Can I find some winter steelhead? A 30-second watch.
The seasons are changing, and with all of the rain and the snow, the waters of the rivers are rising. The salmon have finally made it to the top of their journey, and they are now on their spawning beds. So now it is the steelhead's turn. And with that, there's only one thing to do, and that's to head over the mountain.
Well, what do you think of that?
That was awkward. That's I think it was a little bit awkward. The transition there, I think, was a little bit awkward. I like the creativity that they're pushing with their storytelling.
Yeah.
But that little jump right there was awkward. It felt like two different videos.
I like the ambition, but I felt as if I was maybe pulled out of the authenticity of it, because it felt like stock footage on some of that stuff, and then we're thrown into this very real and authentic footage that they've got. And I'm wondering if they should have started with that a little bit more. Also, it is this at the end of the intro?
I am a soul.
No, not really, but it took a bit of a while for him to get in front of camera. We're a minute in at this point, so I'm thinking maybe if he does a bit more of a direct moment with a viewer, that would help as well. But yeah, I think there's some creative ambition there.
I like what they were put. Can we watch another video to see if that's something that they're just trying or if that's something they're doing?
Yeah, so
let's go to the 3 different salmon video.
Let's try that one.
Look at this guy. He's always wearing shorts. Yeah.
So they do like to put some effort into their hooks.
Yeah. They are cinematically inspired for sure. Yeah. I personally, my advice still, I love this. I think this was super fun. I want them to continue having fun with these types of shots and sections of their video. I would, however, prefer a little bit more explanation as an actual intro and then roll into this.
Agreed.
That would be what I would say. And like, you can have fun with how you want to do that intro. It could still be voiceover over the B-roll, but I still think we want an explanation for what's going into the video, especially with that video being like a challenge-based video. It wasn't a vlog. It wasn't just like a, go fishing with me. So I think we just need to tie it together. But it's fun. They're like really trying out different things.
Yeah, I love the rawness of the content and the fact that they're always out traveling, being in nature, and they're always thinking about the shot on almost each frame. I thought that was really cool as well. So that is in and on the net fishing.
Keep the change, you filthy animals.
It is, of course, a free channel audit. All right, let's do another one. Jen, you can have the honors this time if you want to do a drum roll. And it starts now. It's turned into a laughing drum roll.
I don't know how to make a drum noise.
Oh, yeah. Well, you should have thought about that before you volunteered.
That was like as best I could do. I don't know. I think it was close. Did anybody sound like a drum to anybody?
That's the question. Did you roll your R's?
I was more of like a cymbal, like drum roll.
Right. So next time I'll do the drum roll and you do the cymbal at the end. How about we try that? All right, in combination. All right. How convenient. The next channel is a gaming channel, which means we can seamlessly move into the next part of the live stream after this. But we have Frog Jim, who has 350 subscribers from just 18 videos. All right, let's see what they've been up to with their
Thank you, Menno.
Hey, Menno, I asked you a question in Slack and you've not answered it. Can you stop watching this live stream and give me an answer to my question, please? Right, so Roblox. Dan is not in the house, so we're going to struggle a little bit here, but we can't really gauge anything off the thumbnails other than often sometimes when you watch shorts, there's a familiarity and almost like a repeating moments in the shorts. This doesn't seem to be the case. Seems to be very different shorts from one to the next. And then title-wise, they're using hashtags. And then W stock, yes or no. Here is why you should subscribe. Giving away 250 bee bone blossoms. I'm lost, Jen. I have no idea what this challenge is.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
And, maybe that's because it's just all inside baseball for Roblox. And, maybe that's fine. It does mean that it does bring up a certain layer of accessibility, though, for smaller channels. You want to try and be as accessible and welcoming as possible. And other than the ones where it says, oh my God, my luck again, like I understand that title, but it's quite vague other than you're playing this game. I think, Jen, what we need to do is watch one of these videos. So do you want to take a pick here?
I do want to see, oh my God, my luck again.
All right, let's try this one. Okay, music with no commentary. And that's fine. They can use music from the Shorts library. And no issues with copyright there. We just can't really play it here. But I don't really know what's going on here. I must be honest. I guess it's some sort of shopping or roulette type of thing where you're getting an item for free. And that's a nice outfit, by the way.
Feels like they got a good one. I mean, I guess they did because, oh my God, their luck again.
So what's a red fox and there's a 1.5% chance of you getting it? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Maybe we've learned something there. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is that after watching the short almost twice, I think I know what it's about. But the idea with a short is that it should be able to communicate the messaging, the value, the hook in the first 2 or 3 seconds. And I didn't get that too strongly there. Anything you can add there, Jen?
I don't know. I feel like it was just kind of a moment. I feel like if you know the game and you know what the chances of whatever could be inside of that, then you have an understanding. Like, I just think it's one of those, like, just quick moments. Like, it's not deep. It's not necessarily thought out. It's just kind of like, oh, this is so cool. This happened. I'm going to post it. And it's like, okay. But
Maybe
I don't know if that's it. Can we watch the other Oh My God Luck one at the bottom to see if it's the same thing?
Which one was that? Oh, this
With-
one.
Yeah,
Right.
'cause that one did really well.
Right. Yeah, 27,000 views. All right, this is using original sound. I like the music. Sounds like it's Mario.
Rob, this sounds like your intro.
This kind of makes a bit more sense. It feels like the graphics here had more of a remix style to them. Outfit.
I have no idea what's happening.
So here's my just general suggestions. Being a complete layman to Roblox, what I would recommend you do, and this is to any channel, is focus less on the engagement. It's not engagement bait, but the fact that in just your thumbnails, I'm seeing things about, hey, you need to subscribe. If everyone watching this right now subscribes, we will hit my sub goal. Like, that's going to get in the way of the message that the video is trying to tell itself. And just some point in the future, maybe in 2026, practice narrating one of these shorts.
I think that's a great goal. I think a little more intention behind, like, here's a short that I planned and this is how I'm going to execute it. And then obviously they can mix in some of these moments that make sense to everybody but us. But I think some like higher effort shorts would be a fun challenge, like you're saying.
And you've had some breakthroughs already, Frog Jim. There's 2 videos over 20,000 views from shorts. And how many shots have you done here? Not that many.
Not a lot.
20, less than 20. And some are getting thousands of views. You know, there are plenty of creators who get stuck in shorts jail, as it's said. So, yeah, there's some green shoots there. And we wish you the best of luck in 2026.
Get out of here, you nosy little pervert!
All right. Whoa.
Get out of here!
So I can't stop that now.
Get out of here, you nosy little...
Just press that on believe me, these are all from Home Alone, which is a TV film, right? I think that's where Frank was in the shower in Home Alone 2, and Kevin was recording him. Anyway, you know what this means, Jen? Because we've been looking at a gaming channel. It means you can bust out your best moves, even though we won't see them, because this is going to be on screen for the next 22 seconds.
Button mashing hearts collide. In this corner we take the ride. From 8-bit lands to the galaxy far. Rob's gaming corner is the brightest star.
Now, in the background, I can see Jen sing along to this tune every single week. And I was watching a video that was being edited this week that's going to go out on the main channel, I think, over Christmas week, where you can actually watch and listen to Jen sing the song live. So
I just had a flashback of that. I'm like, wait, did I do this on a live stream? Like, where was I singing this?
Yes, you did. And we have it. But in the meantime, this is where we get to talk about how you're disconnecting from YouTube. For a lot of us, it is playing video games. Let us know in the comments what video game you've been playing. But if you don't play video games, that's probably even better, because you may be crocheting, you may be gardening, you may be hiking. What are you doing to get away from this creative insanity that we all live in? Jen, how have you been disconnecting from YouTube recently?
I've been doing a mix. I've been back on Mario Kart, actually.
Mario Kart World, is that? Yeah.
Yeah,
On
I've been
Switch
back
too, yeah.
there, just fiddling around a little bit. Nothing crazy. And
Is
then,
this doing the Grand Prix? Or
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I'm just like racing to get 3 stars on every race.
And which CC are you at the moment? Like 50, 100, 150?
I'm working my way through. I think I have 2 more on 100cc to get
Okay.
3
Yeah.
stars.
Cool.
And then I will carry on to 150 to get
Mhm.
3 stars.
And then what else?
I've just been baking.
Oh, baking.
This season.
What has been your best bake of the Christmas season so far?
Oh my gosh. I did my cookie tins this past weekend. So I did 6 kinds of cookies and pastries to give out. And I made Danish for my first time.
What is it Danish?
It's like a croissant dough.
Mm.
And then it has some cream cheese and jam on the top. They're kind of like folded into like little squares or like little round kind of guys almost.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. And it's actually Denmark. Danish is a language.
What about you, Rob? What have you been playing?
So, I have been continuing to play Super Mario Galaxy 2. I have got all of the stars, the yellow ones. Now I need to get all of the green stars. But it's not so much like doing certain missions on levels. You just have to find the star somewhere in a level. And it might require like a tricky jump. So it's not as demanding. And I'm just kind of doing it for fun. What I have started is Cyberpunk 2077, which is this really dense first-person shooter world building with tons of story in it. And I don't know if I'm enjoying it. I'm finding it a little boring, if I'm honest.
Oh,
There's so many cutscenes and so many items to try and manage. So, you know, if anybody can convince me that it gets better after the first 5 to 10 hours, I'll carry on playing it. But
is that how long you are gonna? I was just gonna say, how long are you gonna give a game until you stop? Wait,
I'm usually one of those. It's a bit like a book. Like once I've started it, I'm pretty determined to finish it. But like if I don't get too far into it, I will probably abandon it and try something else. Maybe after 10 hours. Yeah.
that feels like a long time.
I play a lot of video games, Jen. So I can.
Wait, how many is 10 out? Like how many days is 10 hours for you playing?
Oh, I'll probably do that in like 3 or 4
3
days.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have this little bit of a ritual whereby I go for a run in the morning. This is how I disconnect from YouTube and video games.
Wait, I'm super intrigued right now.
Yeah, so I go for a run every morning, every weekday morning. And then when I get back and have a shower, just before I start work, I'll maybe do gaming for like 20, 30 minutes. And then at lunch, I'll game again for another 20, 30 minutes. And then in the evening, I might game for like 45 minutes to an hour. So like I split them up over 3 segments, 3 sections. But yeah, just a nice way to relax. I find it's my escapism.
Wait, that's smart. You're like truly disconnecting throughout the day.
Yeah, I try to do that. Yeah, so I never have any really big long sessions of video game. It's usually like half an hour at most. Anyway, that's us disconnecting from YouTube. Thank you for your insights into what you've been doing. And over Christmas, try and get a bit more rest and relaxation, because I know all of you will have big New Year's resolutions for your YouTube channels.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
1st of January. So, you know, it is fine to take a couple of days off during the Christmas holiday season. But not yet, because we need to get back to actually auditing channels. So if you remember rightly, what we're going to do this time was I was going to do the drum roll.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the cymbal. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. I think you need to work on your.
I think I'm broken. I want Menno back in as an official judge of whose drum sounded better, because I'm not confident mine didn't win.
All right, another gaming channel here, SRN Games, with almost 1,000 subscribers. Well, 800 subscribers from just 22 videos. That's nice. So you are posting long-form videos on a regular basis, maybe once or twice a week. You're doing shorts as well. I'm just going to check on this one.
My first tip is...
So just to check, that was 2 days ago. Thanks to our vidIQ tool, we can find out how old shorts are, which is really helpful. So you're in both disciplines here. But let's start with long form videos. What I want to know what the game is first of all, because I can't pick it out from the graphics on the thumbnails. Oh, is it
Blue
blue kits? Well, we need to do some investigation on this, because I have never heard of this game before. So there's a couple of people streaming it live. It feels like Duolingo a little bit to me.
It kind of is giving that vibe though.
Yeah, so some big channels there with some big views.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I need to do. I'm gonna just filter it by the last week. So yeah, this is always a good sign where a small channel with 1,500 subscribers is getting views of 3,500 views. So one recommendation would be to just search by last week. And also you can use another one of our tools here. If you just use a filter tool and take it down to, let's say, 10,000 subscribers or less, these are all of the channels that are having outliers in your niche on this game that are relatively small as well. So if these are good ideas, jump right into them. There seems to be a lot of live streams. I'm wondering if that's a big part of this game.
You know what's funny? I was like, I was gonna say that, and I was like, maybe this is super common with searching like every game, but that stood out to me where I'm like, that seems weird that that's surfacing so much like on top.
A couple of outliers here from a few weeks ago. 40,000 views, 5,000 views. I think always talking about currencies within games is a good place to start with content. And then this one is more of a, was it a challenge? I gave it my all, but I'm still a terrible king.
This one with the Blizzard pack, that seems potentially like a very easily repeatable format. There's got to be other packs.
Yeah. I'm just trying to observe the video length here as well, because these most recent ones are very short videos, but your most successful ones, when you got more than 1,000 views, they're all, well, at least around about 5 minutes or more. So I think longer videos, that probably means that your audience is engaging more with longer content. Again, Jen, I think we need to try one of these. Should we just do the Blizzard one, the tokens?
I think we should.
All right.
So today I'm going to be opening the Blizzard pack using 10,000 tokens. I'm really excited to do this because I've been saving up tokens for a few weeks just for the Blizzard pack. Wait, daily limit's about to reset. Oh yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes until it resets. I'll be back whenever I claim my coins. So now I'm gonna go claim my coins, and also what happened to the background. Oh, there it is.
What do you think to that intro?
I think this is so fun. I love this. I feel like they added so many little stakes, whether it was intentionally or not in the beginning, even like the 2 minutes until it resets.
Yeah. And I like the way I was just thrown in, but I was also welcomed by the creator as well. I kind of got the vibe and the mission within 10 seconds. And usually we might pick out on a production issue here whereby it sounds like they're really peaking and really loud, but I almost feel as if that's intentional. They're doing that on purpose to add to the atmosphere. I'll just play it a little bit longer and see if you can pick it up, Jen.
That just finished, so now I'm gonna end it, and let's see what I get on the daily reel. Oh, 40 coins. I'll take it, I guess. Just like that,
right.
I have an extra 540 questions.
It does peak a little bit when he's just raising his voice, but I think all of this from a channel with, at this point, 20 videos, nearly 1,000 subscribers, they're on something pretty good here.
I think so. I mean, they have some crazy views for a new channel and a smaller channel.
So, given that they have a pretty, see, that's a really good thumbnail as well. I like this idea of the low percentage chance of getting something and whether or not you're all like really tying that in with the title. Like I spent presumably quite a large amount of in-game currency to get this unique item. I feel as if that's certainly a repeatable content bucket, we would call it, going forward. So like maybe 1 in every 2 or 3 videos you want to return to that type of challenge. Any other thoughts, kind of just content-wise, Jen, or is it...
I would definitely try to double down on this outlier from 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
It was 2 weeks ago, so they should have the coins by now, the tokens.
Yeah.
It took them 2 weeks to save up the other one, so let's go. Maybe they're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
That would just be my advice. I don't have too much advice because it's really a new channel and they've had really good success just having fun with it and trying out some stuff. So I don't want to I don't want their creativity to not continue to shine through and try things because they have a lot to try, a lot to learn.
What I might consider here as well, maybe not next video, but like just thinking forward in the next 3 to 6 months, having a bit more of a branding identity. And what I mean by that is these two videos look to be fairly similar, but the thumbnails are quite different. And again, you move to this thumbnail, it has some common elements, but not all of them. And I'm wondering if you can get to a point where there is some really clear color scheme or font use, or like the same type of arrow being used in each of these. I think you could then create more of an immediate connection with each of your videos when they go on the homepage. It's kind of moving in that direction already, but not quite there yet. So that's just something to consider as well, the branding and the identity of the channel. But yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Jen. Like, I don't really want to give them too much advice because it looks like they're figuring this out pretty well by themselves at the moment.
Yeah, they got some good shorts views too.
Yeah, all of them in the thousands. Yeah, that's pretty good as well. Let's just play this one very quickly.
My first tip is to use a spam set on study mode. I've already made a video on study mode, but basically just keep spamming until you hit 250 correct answers, and then basically you end it, and then look at this. You get game rewards. Every question correct is 2 extra tokens, and all you need is 250 to hit the daily limit. Then you spin your wheel, and boom, you got.
Felt like they literally took a clip from one of their long form videos and put it into a short, but the way they edit their long form videos, which is quite fast and snappy already, it seemed to seamlessly work on this version of it. And all right, the aspect ratio is a bit funny. You got nothing going on down here, but you have filled up the top of the screen with a title. So again, I think this is all very promising stuff from.
Agreed. We'll just pretend we're watching this on mobile and the bottom's covered.
Boom. All right then. Oh, look, what have I happened on here? It is memes of the week.
Well, look at that.
Now, I don't know if you've been watching the stream for the last couple of weeks, but Jen was absent and wasn't able to take in the beauty that was memes of the year. And so some of you may also have not seen this last week. So,
wow.
Jen, and everybody who wasn't here last week, I present to you the memes of the year. Well, we're not done there yet, Jen. Any more to go? Yeah. Look. I think that's particularly a brilliant one, may I add.
That is so funny.
We always have to stop on this one.
This is the only one I was truly waiting for, and there were so many close versions of the original. But
I mean, yeah, just
this is it.
yes. And I saved that one for last because I think that one is my personal favourite all time this year. The cat one was close, but it's like anytime Dan's involved in a meme,
you know what? Dan is very memeable, apparently.
Anyways, memes of the year. I apologize that I wasn't able to include any of John's from last week. I just simply forgot to update it.
Wow.
But there we are. And I think we should do memes for one last time this year. So what you need to do is go into Discord and find in the free area of Discord in YouTube land memes of the week. I think really you just need to audit this look here with a, you see, I guess what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my headphones off so like you can get a proper shot because you can't see my my dangly bauble in the side. So I'm going to take this off and just take some screenshots and do your best or your worst. There we go.
Flawless.
Let's have one where we're pointing at each other and laughing and pretending to laugh, Jen. Okay, that'll do. Excellent work. Head on over to memes of the week and we'll check back there in around about 30 minutes time after we audit some more channels. We now have 186 entrants.
Oh my gosh.
Which is very good. And here we go again.
I don't. So can someone tell me how to make a cymbal noise?
I'll do it.
That is not a cymbal noise.
That was like also wrong in like the kind of a complete opposite direction. Anyway, we're going to audit Peter on a poll, and first of all, let's give this creator a round of applause because they've just hit 1,000 subscribers.
Oh my gosh!
Well done, sir. Well done, sir. That is brilliant to see. And in just terms of channel identity, am I in the right place? If I want to learn more about Formula One, just from the channel banner and the thumbnails themselves, I get that vibe very, very quickly. So I want to give you a thumbs up for that clarity of the contents. And I'll let you chime in on maybe some thumbnail opinions here, Jen.
I don't dislike the thumbnails by any means, but I am having a harder time differentiating between the people and the background for some of these.
You know what I think they've got right? I think they've got the branding and the consistency spot on, but the execution just isn't quite there yet. Like I say, maybe it's because the image is too flat, or like the use of maybe because the green kind of fades into black at the bottom of a thumbnail, and a lot of these images are a little dark, or they just need to play about with a different fonts or use less text in most of these thumbnails. But yeah, I love the fact that when I see this kind of racing green on the homepage, I know it's going to be from Peter on Pole immediately. And I think that's really powerful. And then at the moment, their view counts kind of fluctuate between on average, like 200 to 600 with occasional outliers here and there.
It seems like the outliers are associated with Max.
Max Verstappen.
Yeah, I think down a little bit more was another.
Yeah, so the
Max.
top two
Yeah.
are Max. But there are other drivers in there as well.
Yeah.
So we're not just locked into talking about one driver.
How many drivers have they really explored is the next question.
Well, here's an interesting challenge they have. The F1 season, I think, has just come to a conclusion, and it won't kick in again until March, I think, end of February. So they have this 3-month period where what do they do? And it could be maybe focusing on like different profiles of the different drivers before preseason comes into it.
True. Can be like their overall performance, their story, predictions for the upcoming season. I think there's definitely a lot of content that they can make, especially as people are getting excited. And you have to think people who are into watching this are like missing this.
Yeah.
So while this might not be like the season that's happening, it doesn't mean it's not the season that people don't want like content that's not there.
I would like you to pick one video from the top 2 rows here, Jen, to watch, just so we've got an idea of where they're currently at with like the structure of the content and maybe some production values.
I want to see the most recent, the best and worst. I want to see how they structure that.
Welcome to the 2025 F1 Formula One End of Season Awards, of course, hosted by yours truly, Peter on Pole. Thank you for joining me. You are in pole position as you are watching this video. We're going to be breaking down the season and giving awards to the respective drivers and teams, both good, bad, and the ugly. Formula One season has come to an end, but we cannot end it without giving out some trophies and honorable mentions. Let's get started with the first award.
I've just realized what's going on here. For the first 30 seconds of this, 20 seconds of this video, I thought the camera was slowly panning up.
I was trying really hard to not interrupt, but like all my eyes were focusing on was the movement.
And what I've realized is I can just see it here. He's using a green screen, and it hasn't quite worked. So this behind isn't actually a backdrop in his room. He's using a green screen. It just doesn't quite work, and because it's just like that subtle movement all the time. It feels like you're on a very, very slow elevator.
Yes,
which is it's kind of a weird quirk. You know, we want don't need to go. Oh, whoa, what was that?
We're doing it again.
It's now got spotlight. Or is that just oh, I'll tell you what, it won't be a green screen. It'll just be the software just keying him out because he can do that these days. So does it do that all the time? Yeah. That must be, I tell you what, that is quite challenging to be front and center on camera for the entire shot. Because like sometimes it's nice to have some A roll with you in front, and then you go to some B roll where you can do a bit of voiceover, and it kind of frees you up a little bit more. I'd also say the framing is just odd here in terms of there's all this space above your head, which is kind of wasted, in my opinion, because you're not showing any information or statistics up there. It is just this slow continuation of F1 images being shown in the background.
I think for me also, like he's someone who's talking with his hands and we can't see his hands. Like they're just kind of like being a little bit cut off. So I would just position the camera lower or sit higher.
Let me just play another one and see if it's a repeated thing. So completely different scene.
Didn't see that coming.
So in this one,
wait, this one is way more engaging already.
He made that clear in the beginning of his statement that, you know what, usually I don't ever speak.
So now
I have to say something on this matter because he was extremely angry. He says, I'm extremely angry and disappointed about the accusations made against his team, Racing Point.
I like this.
Deemed illegal, and the parts in question.
Okay, so I've heard that one. I just want to play this most recent one again. Which one was it? It was this one.
Welcome to the 2025 F1 Formula One End of Season Awards, of course, hosted by yours truly, Peter on.
Now, it feels to me like this most recent one has more of a artificial YouTuber presentation to it.
I get what you're saying. I read it a little bit more as an uncomfortableness because I think they're
This
trying
one.
to be better. I think they're trying to be a YouTuber, like you're saying, and like
Hmm.
sitting here and I'm looking at the camera and I'm gonna make videos like other people make videos.
Yeah.
But I think that just led them to be just slightly uncomfortable. Like their personality is still there, the energy is still kind of there, but like overall, like there is just like a discomfort compared to other videos. I'm also a sucker. I will watch anybody sit in their car and talk about anything. So
and hey, it is an F1 channel, so maybe
you
doing
know
it from a
what? It
car.
even makes more sense because of
Yeah.
that.
I just found this something funny. Watch as I mouse over the each of these thumbnails. You see like a little preview, and look at how the framing is different on every single one. So
Okay.
that one looks better. Then that one's kind of a bit lower, and then that one's even more lower, and then that one's better
Oh,
again.
that one's
So it's a bit all over the place, the framing and the lighting as well. Look at the big shadow on his head on that one, whereas this one it looks a lot more well lit across his body. So maybe, but then again, so there's just some inconsistencies here again with production a little bit as well. I guess that maybe ties it into the thumbnails a bit, in that there's this grounding, there's this foundation, but the execution isn't quite right there on the content as well. But yeah, there's tons tons to get encouraged about here. Over 1,000 subscribers. They're doing shorts as well, and they are all getting 1,000 views plus.
Can we go by popular? I want to see for the longs. I want to see if they're all shot in that studio background. Oh, we don't know.
A lot of these are like quite old. Like, I don't want to look at these ones that are 5 years old. It's probably not fair to look at them. But yeah,
The 3 and the 2 months ago? Are those
yeah.
older than that?
Oh,
No, see, that one feels more realistic.
All right, guys, let's have it right.
It's still
Okay, I
it's still
spoke
green
and I
screen
waxed
there.
lyrical about Max
tell by the
Verstappen's
top of the head,
performance
like it's been
last weekend or the weekend before
there.
in the
I
Formula
think
1.
we still have more depth here. We can see there is a mic in front of him, then we can see
Yeah.
him, then we can see the background. I think it's more comfortable to look at versus just like flat background and just like flat lighting, just sitting there talking.
I think what we can both agree on is that we're not really judging or criticizing the topic or their passion for it or their knowledge for it. That just seems innate.
Oh yeah, they're great.
It's more like the packaging just needs a little bit of tweaking, and the production values in the conversations that they're having. But they're building an audience, and that's really encouraging to see for the channel.
Yeah, I don't want this creator to feel like they have to have like the highest production value because I feel like that's what they feel like they have to have. And they're struggling to work towards that like highly professional studio sit down setting. And it's like, no, just pick somewhere that you're comfortable. Like go sit on your couch and talk about this. Like the more comfortable you are, the better you're going to be on camera talking about this. So I would push them out of their comfort zone with just where they're filming. So they're the best version.
Maybe a challenge might be next year that when you have that spark of an idea in your head for a video, don't think about it. Just pick up a camera and press record and start talking to camera. Because I feel as if you have that ability to just talk to camera. But maybe, as you say, Jen, they have an idea and then there's this extra layer of setup and production that might be just holding them back in kind of a weird way. And that I'm just assuming that maybe they had like 10 spare minutes when they were in the car. I thought, I'll just film something here. And it had that more authentic feel to it from what we saw.
Agreed.
All right, let's audit another channel. And Jen, I'm going to let you do the drum roll this time so I can have another go at the cymbals.
Gosh, I'm going to try a different drum.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
That's not a drum.
I think you had the right idea.
I was going to go for a noise and then I didn't. You're doing like a gong.
Well, I'm sorry, but you had about 3 different drums you were playing with there.
It was a symphony of drums, actually.
Right. So Tez Naya Tales, I think, is this channel. And they have just 18 subscribers at the moment. And it is a channel about Nigerian folk tales and come alive with magic, laughter, and golden lessons. So, just on first, when we're talking about first impressions, where we saw the F1 channel previously, and we kind of had an instant idea of the type of channel that was. I'm getting a different vibe here, and that is that it's AI content, and actually it is seen in the thumbnails. So I don't know if you're not generating custom thumbnails, you're just taking frames, but you might want to think if you can clean that up a little bit. I mean, would it put people off if it said AI generating a thumbnail? I feel as if it might do. And then
I think that people are either just gonna. I don't think that's gonna matter the most at the end of the day. Like, we know this is AI. Like, we know exactly what this is gonna be. So you're either like into it or you're not into it. And if you're into it, I don't think the text is gonna be the make or break there.
They had a bundle of videos 7 months ago, and now they've taken quite an extensive break until a month ago when they did 3 videos, but they're still not published anything in the last month. So from one of these 3, Jen, any in particular you would like to take a look at for 20 seconds?
Market of Lost Things.
All right, the Market of Lost Things. Let's stop there.
Well.
You're making it kind of about yourself with the subscribe call to action before anything else starts. That could be a little frustrating for the viewer, but let's continue.
In a quiet African village, as the sun set, Ayo heard a soft whisper, "Come find what was lost." He looked around, but no one was there. Ayo.
So you know what? I think what Dan would be doing at this point is he'd be in a total state of shock that it's not an AI voice. This sounds like the actual.
I think this is definitely a person. You can hear them breathing into the mic.
Yeah. Which
plot
is interesting.
Twist.
What was that, Jen?
I said plot twist. Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah. Now, if we were gonna maybe critique the visuals here, we probably need more images more frequently, especially when the barrier to entry with AI means that you can generate many images very quickly. And I think the story was like something caught his attention, but he didn't. The image didn't reflect anything catching his attention. And now he's outside his clay huts, but it's just panning on the same image and then panning out. And now you're talking about a wooden drum. Is that wooden drum on the left-hand side there, I think? He missed its happy sound. It's staying too long on the set. A single image is having to do too much work here.
Yeah. I would prefer no movement, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would prefer a completely still image. Yeah. I am not personally a fan of the excessive movement.
I think we've had 3 images now in a minute. Again, especially just thinking about the AI context and that you can generate these images very easily and very quickly. There should be more of them.
Into the forest.
That was a long pause.
There was quite a long pause there as well. Yeah.
I would definitely encourage this creator to practice their narration, practice how they're actually telling this story, because that's what they're relying on for the success of this channel, is how well they can tell a story. So good for them for using their own voice and telling it themselves. But I do think they need some practice on just like physically how you tell a good story, which there's so many resources for, and that's something they can continue to practice. But that, I think, would make a huge difference in their content.
I was just looking at the topic. I think it was magical African folk tales. That was kind of a vibe. And doesn't seem to be that much of a audience for that particular search term. Maybe I'm going a bit too specific there.
Are they being too specific is the question. Do we let the story themselves speak for it being African folktale? Is this just bedtime stories for kids? Are these just magical stories for kids? Like, is this so specific that we're almost turning people away from the content instead of like what the actual story is?
Yeah. So I think in summary then, at the beginning of a new year, let's commit to a bit of consistency. Let's say in the next 3 to 6 months, you publish 10 videos, like one every week, every 2 weeks. We think more about the thumbnails and removing that AI generated aspect of it. And then the videos themselves, continue to improve your voice narration. We encourage you to do that. Keep it as your own voice, but just maybe move a little bit further away from the microphone so it's not blowing and popping out as much. And just kind of a more of a richness and an engaging voice, along with more images that tell more of a visual story than you're currently doing. And that is... Go ahead, Jen, if you got something.
I would say I would also consider thumbnails for kids if that's what we're really focusing on. Because as we scroll down, like these thumbnails look a little dark for children.
Yeah, you're right. The Village of Endless
a little
Night.
bit. I don't think they're inappropriate, but I think if we're advertising to the viewer that it's for kids, these are not reading kids.
Is this one?
I wasn't going to point that one out. I was just going to let that one just fly under the radar.
Yeah, I'm intrigued now.
It started with a phone. A brand new iPhone 14 listed online for half the price. Ebuka and Fenny.
What I find funny is that the iPhone 14, it says 100% legit, but then also the posters also reflect the iPhone 14.
100% legit, 24 hours.
Yeah. So again, like, just really think about the visuals that the AI generator is creating there. Let's move on to another channel. And I think what we're going to do now, Jen, is let's speed this up a little bit. Let's try and audit video channels with like 2 minutes worth of value and then move on to the next one. All right.
Okay. Speed round. One thought each. Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. Drum roll.
Oh, better.
Filthy animal.
Yeah.
Great symbol there.
Rex. Hang on. Let's just check. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay. This is it.
Oh, no.
Oh, we do. Why does it sometimes do that? It's a bit weird. Anyway, welcome to YouTube. Literally, welcome to YouTube. You started 48 hours ago. That is incredible. And you've already got your first views and you've already got some subscribers. So let's celebrate that, first of all. And the first video was a channel trailer, so you don't need to worry about that.
Wait, this has Fortnite challenges, but this is not Fortnite.
Not yet. Yeah. I guess I'm wondering if maybe they deleted all of their old content. So that perhaps needs updating as well. Oh, no, joined December 13th. Huh.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Really new.
Okay. I mean, we really can't give too much advice here.
This is their first video, 4 views. Let's just check it out. Can you hear that, Jen?
Wait, are they talking?
Yes, but I think what they're recording from is their microphone on their laptop. You can hear the clicks louder than their voice. Now this is the computer audio, I think. This actually looks like a really fun game. I might try it afterwards. So I think if you're going to narrate in the videos, you might want to see if you can get a dedicated microphone, something just nice and cheap from Amazon, $5 to $10 just to get you started.
Or use your phone if you have a phone.
And I'll use your phone, yeah. But I think they were recording directly from a screen on. Oh, well, actually, now that you say that, Jen, yeah, I did see an Android volume level, so maybe they were recording off a phone, but the microphone was covered or something.
Well, they're learning. They're trying to figure it out. So understandably so.
I think that is the other piece of advice, isn't it? Like, just make some videos at this point. Don't lose any enthusiasm and confidence because people aren't watching your content yet. That doesn't need to happen right now. And what you need to find out is if you enjoy and love making videos. And I think that's your next 3-month challenge at this point. And then if you do decide to make fortnight challenges or funny posts, then start focusing on that. Anything else from you, Jen, or should we pick another challenge?
No, just have fun. Good luck. Welcome.
Okay. In the meantime, let's listen to Kevin's mum. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? I'm trying to find some good sound effects.
Buzz your girlfriend. Woof.
You're keeping the stream alive. We never know what's going to happen.
Xavier's film reviews. I love the fact that when we search for that, we come up as a second result. All right. This is where I either react or tell you my views on whatever movies and TV shows I decide to watch. I decide, and you decide to watch.
So we decide.
Right.
Okay.
So Meryl Streep, a Jamaican reacts to Corpse Bride. I Can't Believe I Waited. First time. An underrated gem.
So, yeah. Okay.
I'm not seeing enough of a through line between the types of films that you're watching. Like, sure, I probably watched Superman, but does that mean I'm also watching The Office Space as a comedy? I don't know.
Nope. I would highly recommend this creator figure out who their target audience is. And while you want to have the freedom to do whatever you want, you can. You absolutely can, but it's not working for your channel. If the goal is to grow the channel, you have to figure out the audience that you're trying to grow with. And every movie is just not the answer. Everybody doesn't watch every movie.
Now, I think what their through line has attempted to be in the past, Jen, is a Jamaican's observation of maybe American or Western movies and culture, because like some of the most popular ones do emphasize Jamaican watches or Jamaican reacts. Is that? I guess the problem with all of these is there's such a big time span between these. It's just kind of pot luck whether or not the audience is going to pick up on each of these. But yeah, from let's just go to the list again. From video to video, even with nearly 2,000 subscribers, they seem to be stuck in 100 to 300 view land at the moment.
Like, these are long
They are,
videos,
yeah,
and this is like a commitment to watch through something and spend this much time making a video. So I feel frustrated for this creator who keeps trying.
Yeah.
But it's such a tough pill to swallow that just because you want to do something doesn't mean it's going to work. And like, as creators, we can be creatively selfish, and it's like, well, I want to watch this movie and I want to review it, so I'm going to do it and I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. But then you can't be surprised when the views are consistently lower than you probably want.
Perhaps the easy or cop-out answer for us is, like, for this creator, I'm guessing a fellow reaction channel inspired you to start your own. So you may want to go back to the question of, what made this channel that inspired me stand out? Why do I watch their content? What is the thing? What is their why? And I'm just not sure if this channel has their why enough yet, given the TV shows, the films they're watching, the fact that some are very recent and some are 20 years old. Like Death Becomes Her, I think that film came out in 1992, 93. And I don't think it was a popular film then. So like, it feels like a very niche film to track, unless we're missing something obvious.
And then like their most recent video was like a new release, a 2025 release on Netflix.
Yeah.
That against Jaws, like we're not watching the same thing. Like that's just, if I just watched your video about a new 2025 movie, I'm not going to be following that up with watching your review on Jaws. I'm going to want to watch another review of a most recent Netflix movie. So that's just where it becomes so difficult for YouTube to figure out who wants to watch this content, a classic movie enthusiast or somebody that's into trending new releases.
Let's jump into another channel then to try and audit quickly with the following line from Home Alone.
I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property.
Fabulous.
Take that as you will. Javolt has 57,000 subscribers from 200 videos. I assume they're a shorts channel, given that they've done a couple of funny moments there, but not really jumped into long-form content.
Okay.
Okay, I do get a bit nervous about the content here, but we're going to risk looking at one of these. Which one looks safe? I don't know.
None of them.
Agent gets tricked by a magician. Let's try this one.
So you would know the term sleight of hand? Mm-hmm. This is called sleight of mouth. Watch closely.
This is a freaky trick. You better not. You better not throw up a jack of clubs, bro. Whatever you do, do not.
So you would know the term sleight of hand?
Wait.
So
was it a jack of clubs?
Yeah, it didn't reveal it. Maybe that was the unsatisfying conclusion, the intentionally unsatisfactory endings of a
unsubscribed.
Now, I guess the question I have to ask is this your content? Because what it feels like to me is you've taken the content and edited it slightly with some music and some memes and some text on top. Let's just try another one. I'm going to go. Let's just try. Just try this one.
How you feel?
Stop asking me that.
I forgot.
Stop.
So it's the same people on that one.
It is.
What about this one?
Let me see some names.
I'm confused by this channel, to be honest.
I don't.
So it says that they're mainly posting content from other influencers and such. And this does make it a little difficult for us to audit, because I guess your strength is that you're editing other people's content into something new and a bit transformative. And I think that's cool. And I think if possible, you might want to try and reach out to these creators and say, look at how I'm spreading the discovery of your content to more and more people. But it does just mean that you're solely reliant on the people you are, I guess, quote unquote, editing, continuing to be happy and accepting that this is what you do on YouTube. I think there's like the consistency there, Jen, like they're covering the same personalities.
Yeah.
And it's the same, like using the same fonts and the same kind of humor. So there's kind of like that connection that they've got with the audience. But again, it's solely relying off of other people's work. And I just don't know who any of these people are. So I
don't either. I'm assuming this is like I don't know. Because now we have Ray J and Little Yachty. Is everybody in the music industry? I don't know who these people are.
I think you seem to know what you're doing. I think we would struggle to send you off in a new direction and path, which is successful for you. So just keep it up. Merry Christmas.
Great job.
Yeah. I've got one here for you.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
There we go.
There we go.
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean to.
And a Happy New Year.
Right, let's audit another one. I can't stop these sound effects once I start. I do apologize.
It kind of makes the fun part.
Is
KD gone crazy?
Yeah, let's go with that. KD gone crazy. Oh goodness, is this? Let me just check. Is this the right channel? Yes, it is. Okay. Another new entrant to YouTube. Well, not new entrant. So I did 2 videos 8 months ago, which looked to be on Need for Speed, a video game. But now they've come back with something completely different, which is this looks like a horror game, maybe, or like stick men, shooting stick men. Okay. Maybe just watch the first 20 seconds of this.
So, what's good, man? It's your boy KD. We going crazy. As you see, we're here on Sith Heads 1. This was my childhood game, and I'm going to be playing through the entire series, starting off with Sith Heads 1. So, without wasting any more of your time, we going to get straight into it. We're going to be lighting up the match. Light up that match. Man, this is a classic, bro. And they remastered it, too. I'm loving this game.
All right. So I think what I will say is for your, I guess, first video back on YouTube after a break, the fact that you've already got it set up so that it's going to be recording your reactions to the game and it's recording the game correctly and the audio sounds pretty acceptable at this point. I think those are all plus points. And there was something that I found really interesting where you said something on the lines of, it just takes me back to my childhood or my childhood memories. I felt as if that could be expanded on quite a lot to start telling stories, and then you're really connecting with the audience who have those same feelings about this game and their childhood memories. So yeah, I think as a start for a channel, like I assume that this is going to jump. Well, it's going to have one view now, but it's going to be getting more views going forward. Anything else from you, Jen, there on that one?
I think they had a great personality. I think they introed their first video back really well, and they seem to be keeping up with the conversation through like the slower points of getting into the gameplay. So I think they'll have a lot of fun as they keep creating. They just got to keep creating.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, I always set this mission for creators who have had breaks or they've just started out on YouTube. Let's commit to a consistency of whatever that is you think you can fulfill, whether it's a video every single week or 2 videos a month. I just want to see in an Easter, like 3 or 4 months' time, that you've had a regular number of videos coming out as you figure out your YouTube stuff. And so I wish you the best of luck on that. I think, Jen, what we should probably do now is, should we check out some memes?
I knew you were going to say that.
It's meme time. All right. Yeah, I think it's meme time. It looks like it's fairly safe for live streaming, safe for work. So here we go, presenting to you the final memes of the week of 2025. See, it should be uncle and aunts. Let's just not pin this on Jen. I mean, come on. Everyone asking why their videos didn't get any views. That's a good one.
It is good.
Truth right there. Yay! All right, that's a good one. I like that. I like that. The audit slating my channel. Smiling for the game.
I always think about how awful to have like us just kind of not say the most positive things while they're just sitting here watching the live stream. Be like, cool. Very cool.
The first notes of Rob's Gaming Corner song start playing.
You do look like you're belting it out in that.
And this one comes from the vidIQ chief. That was a good one. I approve. We can't audit your channel because we'd just be looking in a mirror. Me putting 5 hours into researching for a video. YouTube algorithm 10 of 10. Me seeing my channel on a randomizer. Me being happy when it skips to the next person. All right. No, don't want a channel out of it. Dreaming about how much I could make. I don't make anything. How much I make. Right, cool. When you think YouTube will Christmas gift you 1 million views. Yeah, it's just not happening. Me, a grown adult, explaining to Santa, myself, why I deserve presents this year. My credit bill, Santa pointed back at me. Another one. All right, that's just one. Oh, goodness. Me trying to wrap the fact that I just got a viral vid around my head. There's too much going on here. There's too much explanation. I can't join all of the dots.
There's a lot.
Yeah. I like Jen's first set.
I like the Christmas algorithm.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Christmas is coming. When you and your friend hear drama and you are expecting this level of tea. when you hit that high note of Holy Night.
It really does look like you're singing in that.
Oh, Dan, there he is. That's a good one. I think that's a Dan from the
gaming corner.
AI. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be our album cover.
Icky head. All right. Am I have Xmas spirit? Have spirits. You don't need to meme yourselves here, folks. We're good to get.
I love the ambition, though. They said I'll do one better. I'll get in on this early.
So, Jen, do you have a particular? I mean, that's a good one.
I mean, we can't not pick the most fantastic Christmas album.
It does have Dan in it. Yeah, it's been some time since my last review. I'd love another one. I could use some advice. All right,
I'm gonna print that bad boy right here.
So you want the entire?
If you think it's been a while, let's audit. So this is Jones E. Welcome to my channel. And so it's been a while since we audited, but you haven't posted that much. You've taken what looks to be quite a break. Then you came back with what looks to be a little bit of an outlier here, 1,000 views plus. That's good to see. Then Portal series in 10 minutes, full story explained. Okay. So it's a 10-minute Half-Life timeline, everything you missed. So I guess what I can say here, Jen, is that the last two videos have been on what I would call the same gaming franchise. So Half-Life and Portal are part of the same universe, if you think about Marvel and DC and whatnot. So they now seem to have a through line, but one video performed far better than the other, and given this idea of explaining a timeline, even though the other one does have this 10-minute objective in it as well.
Yeah.
What can we maybe glean from? I'm trying to dismiss everything else on the channel because I feel as if they're returning fresh with these two videos. Yeah, they've got this under 10 minutes through line.
Follow-up just doesn't have as much intrigue. Like everything you missed makes me as a viewer challenged to figure out what did I miss. Like there is an actual. There's just a level of intrigue there that's just not in the most recent one to me, even though they both are 10 minutes, like full story explained. Well, why should I care about the full story?
Yeah, are they the same type of video format? Because it feels like they are. I
agree with you. It feels like they are.
It feels like they're explaining the same timeline. But as you say, just by changes to the visuals, like I think this really works. Like when you put timeline and these little circles at the bottom and these characters, I kind of get that timeline vibe straight away. But then in this one, it feels like there's more text here, the entire Portal timeline, and then the lines are going a bit in a weird direction. I understand you maybe done that because of the type of game Portal is, but I guess it means it's just a little less accessible, or you can't immediately decode it when you're looking at a thumbnail for 10 seconds. I think we should watch both of these, Jen, like the first 20 seconds of each one. So let's do this one first.
So you want the entire story of Half-Life 1 and 2, from a lab accident all the way to gaming's most legendary to be continued in less than 10 minutes? All right, well, whether you've never heard of a head crab before or you...
So I'm just pausing it. I thought that was very effective. Straight to the point, direct. There's a little bit of comedy in there as well.
Yep.
Now I want to see if this second one is similar.
A woman named Shell wakes up in a glass box with no memory, designated only as a test subject. Then a synthetic, cheerful voice greets her. It's an AI named GLaDOS.
We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been...
So what do we think there?
I'm torn on it because while I do want an intro, I do understand like this is the beginning of the story. What do you think?
I think I preferred the previous one because it kind of just had a bit of a idiot's guide or layman's guide, or, hey, you might be new to this channel, and so I want to give this very brief welcome to. Whereas this one, I just kind of get thrown into it and I'm starting with the story of the game, and I maybe lose a little bit of the connection with the creator and the personality. But this, I will admit, Jen, this might be basically view bias. Like I might be trying to find reasons why this video didn't perform as well. But yeah, I lean towards the first one as well, if I'm honest. Oh look, they actually did use we can see again in one of vidIQ's free tools.
Look at that.
They used this thumbnail as well. So I just want to check.
So you want the?
So in this one, they just used that thumbnail.
I just think this one had more of a purpose behind making the video. Like, why does somebody need to know the entire Portal series story? Is it because it needs to be like caught up before you move on to something else? Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be a me problem. I don't understand why somebody needs this, and it wasn't made clear in the title, thumbnail, or the intro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for Jonesy, because I think what I would like to do, Jen, is as a Christmas present, I think we should audit one more of these memes because they were so good this week. Can you remember any of the other ones that stood out here?
There was some in the beginning that we
I
laughed
agree.
pretty hard at.
Yeah, I mean that was a good one, but they haven't included a channel, so thank you for the meme. That I can't pick that one because I feel as if it's pointing too much at a drunk auntie. That one's good. I mean, that one's that's Vicky, and so we can't do that.
Oh, Vicky, too good at your job.
That one's good.
Well, I do like the one where they were smiling in pain.
Oh, which one was that?
That one was
that up or down?
I think it was up.
Yes. All right. Oliver.
Yeah, that one was pretty funny.
Oliver. It's been a while since I've been able to break out of that sound effect.
Genshin Impact.
Okay. So 850 subscribers. I like your description. You're a professional 50-50 loser. Trying my best to win 75-25 someday. Okay. Cool. So Genshin Impact is... I've downloaded this a couple of times and tried to play it, and immediately after 15 minutes, I get bored, and it takes like 2 hours to install, and then on a mobile phone, and then I just get bored immediately. But it's like this big, sprawling, massively multiplayer online Eastern RPG, and so I think it has a big following. And this creator is having some breakthrough moments.
Yeah, look at this last month.
So what I'm curious to know is
coming back after 6 months.
All right, so yeah, they took a break and then they came back with some immediate traction here. The first 4 videos out of the gate, brilliant, and then all of a sudden something's dropped here. I wonder why that is.
It's very interesting. Are all of the videos, this is giving like React channel to me with these recent thumbnails.
What I think I'll do, Jen, is we'll watch this one, the beginning of this one.
So this is the unknown god we saw at the start of the game. Okay. Switch sides. So going against the heavenly principles. Got chills. Video popped up on my feed recently, and it's a video that I meant to watch a long time ago, but I wasn't caught up enough.
So I didn't quite get the context. I think that was a teaser trailer for the video, like they were reacting to something later, but they were trying to cover up or obscure quite a lot of it, so we didn't reveal too much. But what I'm intrigued in is how different this next video is.
Oh, yeah. This video is also late. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be knocking another character off the list of characters I pulled for in my little break from YouTube. You've seen her on the channel before. Today we're building Skirk. So to clarify, this video...
Curious to know why they're playing Mario Galaxy music. And the only reason I know that is because I'm playing that game right now, but it's not related to Genshin Impact. They felt like there was quite a difference between those two videos.
Very different. Can we check out one more? Can we look at my first C6 character, the Red Outlier?
Yeah.
Genshin Impact 6.1 has arrived, but rather than pulling for a brand new DPS character, I'm going to complete a long-term goal of mine, getting a C6 character.
See, that's a great intro.
Genshin C6s.
That was like exactly what the goal was, why you're here to watch, right to the point.
Just want to try this one as well.
This character is broken. 3.7 is here, but don't let Alicia fool you. The best.
Okay, a little different again, but you kind of delivered it in a quite a sharp, impactful way.
In the most recent video?
Okay.
Oh, okay. 6. There we go. Very, very happy about that. And what? The Dahlia is here.
So
it's not working for me, to be honest.
That was another example of where they had a bit of a trailer for the rest of the video first. And I'm wondering if that was like another let's play where they're playing the game and then they're just editing it into such a short batch. Whereas these other ones that we saw were more video focused and kind of structured and maybe scripted in such a way that they were giving you some direct information.
I just think if you're going to pull clips forward like that and you have a title that's like, this shouldn't be possible, like the drama in that first opening scene should be high. And it just didn't match that energy to me. It just kind of felt like you were really struggling to find clips to even pull forward. I don't know if they need that. I just don't. They have great intros. Like all the other intros we watched, like are really solid intros.
Yeah. Now, just to kind of wrap up this channel, it is incredible to see that your most popular videos, all 4 of them are from the last month, which is really encouraging. And the fact that your channel is approaching 1,000 subscribers at the moment, I guess another thing to add is that I don't want you to get too despondent at these videos that are big outliers at the moment. You know, 600 views, 300 views. They aren't terrible for your, I guess, reach in terms of subscriber size at the moment. But trying to figure out more of the reasons why these 4 videos just in succession perform really well. You know, maybe it was to do with the game recently being updated or something. It would be wonderful to try and get back onto that wave and surf it a little bit more. But I don't know enough about the game to really give you a solid answer as to that. And where Jen's coming from is kind of, I guess, the format of these videos, right? And kind of how some work better than others.
Yeah. I mean, they're crushing it. Like, don't change too much. But like Rob said, be aware of, you know, what worked and how can you keep this roll going.
The creativity and the executions of the videos is very good, isn't it? I guess it's just kind of a pitch of isn't quite working every time with the audience. And I think, Jen, what I'll do is say that Vanara, if that's Vanara, whatever your channel's called, you are the final channel to be audited here at vidIQ in 2025.
Wow.
What an incredible year it's been. I think, just going off the top of my head, we've maybe missed 1 or 2 weeks. Or have we not missed a single week this year? I think we may have gone through these.
What a smooth aftertaste that is. Do I want to get yoked or do I want to be a thrustmaster? I don't know. Absolutely trash. Ho, ho, ho. Santa Savage is here.
Whoa. In
the worst timeline of human history, where Catfish is canceled, everything's expensive, and Jake Paul got his jaw broken. I mean, it's not that after all. I'm sorry. I'm here, much like Rob Wilson, extending the meeting by 15 minutes by asking a question when it's already apparently over. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm here to make this a couple minutes longer. Just because he can do it off camera doesn't mean I can't do it on camera.
Right.
To spread Christmas cheer. Am I too late? What happened?
Are you really here to spread cheer is the question.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm just here to release my new NFT. I hope I'm not trying to jump on the trend. Everyone still does that, right? Like people make money that way, right? That's a thing you can do.
In 2025, not so much, Savage. I'm hoping your internet is going to hold out for the rest of this as well. So are you wanting to audit some channels?
Yeah, sure, we can do that. But first, let me push my latest merchandise so I can get some of this Christmas cash.
Sure.
It's my new Christmas candle. It says ho 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 on it because it's Christmas time. Of course, I can change the printing on it. It can be anything. It's made of pure 100% melted candy corn. It's really cheap. You go to Dollar Tree, melt it down, put some Wicks in it. It's the same thing as everything else. I call this holiday missteps. Like the thing you're going to do this holiday season with your family.
Yeah.
Smells like tears at the dinner table. Oh my God, it's going to be great. Y'all going to love it.
Savage, can you just give it another whiff? One more whiff.
Yeah. Grandma Irma is crying at the dinner table. It's fantastic.
My
she hates
fault.
everybody. She doesn't know why she's there. Actually, she needs to be put in a home.
Sign me up. I'll invest, Savage.
I know. Listen, it's the smartest money you can put down on anything this holiday season. No money back guarantee. Offer valid where it's legal. I just need that. My lawyer told me I need to say that at the end of almost everything I say now because we had some problems earlier in the year.
Hashtag please, Savage.
Hashtag please. Okay. Yes, please me. Everyone knows I'm the most generous streamer in the world. I gave away $50 on streams just a couple weeks ago. I'm a true philanthropist. True philanthropist.
If you would like some bonus round auditing here at the end of 2025 from Savage, entries now. Just type this in once and we'll draw
and
some.
Best of luck to you.
You like my sensual Santa hat? I killed a cheetah and put it on top of it.
It looks that way. It looks
It's
that
a
way.
Christmas cheetah.
Savage, Jen and I have been practicing our drum rolls and we've not been very successful. So could you do the honors, please, when I click it in 3, 2,
What does that mean, huh?
1.
It's like a car. You're trying to start it. You warm this cold car. Here we go. Bing and Stormy. Stormy YXT. Hey, isn't XD like where you're laughing? Is a little emoji when you can't afford an emoji? You just put an X and a D because your phone's real old.
Yeah.
And you don't have the emojis on it. You got a flip phone. Stormy.
Here we go. 2,000 subscribers, shorts only. Take it away, Savage.
Shorts only. What is this? Is this one of those games that no one actually buys? Steam has sales every couple of weeks, and it feels like this is the game that's on sale every single week because no one ever buys it. You look at it, it's like, what is this game? This looks, it's Roblox. Oh, I watch enough Predator videos, so I know exactly what Roblox is.
Really? Is that right?
Please have a seat. The people who play that game always having a seat with Chris Hansen. I'm gonna tell you, it's quite sketchy. All right, let me take a look. Fusing meow. I got really lucky. Did you though? Because here you are. Can you imagine spending time making this? 31,000 views.
31,000 views. Yeah, come on.
That's terrible. How is that? Let me watch this.
I bought 10 premium festive lucky blocks, and this is what I got. Starting with the first one where I got a Christmas moment. In the second one, I also got a Christmas moment. In the third one, though, I also got a Christmas moment. In the fourth one, I got another Christmas moment. On the fifth one, I finally got a Santa hotspot. On the sixth one, I got a Pandanini Frostini. On the seventh one, I got a Triplito Tralaleritos. On the eighth one, I got another Christmas moment. On the ninth one, I got a Santa hotspot. On the last one, I got another Christmas moment. I think I got scammed. I bought 10 premium
31,000 people who need to go back to school because I don't know what that was. What can you imagine watching that and getting any kind of enjoyment out of it? I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of the night. That was just why that was. I wasn't even bad. It just was like, why? Like, what did I do to you? Why are you attacking me with this video footage? It's terrible. Like I did something to you. Like I went to your family's dinner and threw up all over the Christmas cake. No, I didn't do that. Don't make this video. Let's do someone else. That was terrible.
All right, okay.
What are we even doing here anymore?
Savage roll, please.
Another savage bites the dust. Yeah.
Well timed.
Gimpy Snow.
Good work.
Gimpy Snow. All right.
Gimpy Snow.
Oh my goodness, what was that? That was a cursed image if I've ever seen one. Oh, Dying Light. I like that. That's sometimes how I think of my life. Dying Light. I attempted the God of War fitness challenge. By the way, if you ever seen that guy, he is stacked and packed and jacked. I don't know what that would be. Let me watch a little bit of that. Let me see what that could possibly be. Oh my goodness. That's high resolution and high quality. Oh, wait a minute. That's just a video game. He just copied from his video game. Never mind. I'm suddenly unimpressed.
Shit, where you at?
Oh, he's riding a bike while playing a video game. But what do you know? This guy is on another level. Let me tell you something right now.
Multitasking there.
I don't know that he's actually, those are his legs. If you look at it, it doesn't match what he's doing. How do you get that? This dude has no legs in real life. He's literally got no legs. He found some footage of some dude, and look, he got flip-flops on. Come on, man. Who goes on one of them bike things with flip-flops? First of all, it's a danger. Imagine trying to get up and get out of that thing. You flip the heck off, and you break your neck. Who are you going to tell about that? You know, I have this thing where I told my friends that if they die in a dumb way, I'm not going to their funeral. I've already said this to them. I'm saying, like, if you get hit by a parked car and you die, I'm not going to your funeral. I'm not going to be in the crowd with a bunch of embarrassed people going, this dummy, he died in the stupidest way possible. He put his hand down the toilet trying to unclog the toilet because he didn't watch the YouTube video, right? And then he drowned. Nah, bro. I never knew you. Drowned. I never knew you. You too dumb. I can't be your friend. I'm sorry.
Time for one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one. Listen, I am generous.
Yep.
And then I'll talk about my new video project in 2026.
Okay.
Super excited about it. Did I say Thunder Cookie? That's the name of a gentleman's club right down the street from my house. In times like this, these are family.
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find this one. It's quite a long name.
I mean, it's not too long. I mean, just think that you're definitely going to remember that. Can you imagine? Oh, I saw this great video on YouTube. What was the YouTube channel name? In the Family of Times.
Find it.
What was the name of that play? In the Family Times like these. I think that's what the channel was. And your friend goes and try to look for it. In the Family Time, like Times Family. What? That was a great name.
Is it cut off?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how terrible the name is. They cut it off. It's terrible. Like,
unfortunately.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Another one, unfortunately.
I mean, there's your first clue.
Hang on. I've seen it. Right. I've just seen them on the so it's drama, right?
Oh, of course it is.
There.
Didn't they tell you save your drama for your mama?
Found them. I think we've
wait a
audited this channel before.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, this looks familiar. I think I've seen this before. 1,500 videos. 1,500 videos. That's a lot of videos. I think YouTube's trying to tell you something.
Goodness.
This might not be for you. It looks nice. Looks like a cartoon. It should be on Cartoon Network or something. 1,500 videos. Look, can we have a real person-to-person conversation? Don't do this to yourself. Why are you doing this to yourself? You got to like yourself at least a little bit, right? Don't do this. It looks great, right? And you figure, I'm going to be a millionaire. All I got to do, put these videos out with this drama, this high cartoon drama. No one likes cartoon drama. Most people don't even like drama. I like reality show drama, like 90 Day Fiance. That's a good show. I loved Catfish when it was still on. I love all that stuff. But I don't want to see no animated cartoon drama. I want to see real people cry. I want to see them cry. I want to feel better than them. I want to know that my life is better than them and that they're an embarrassment to be on TV. And then I want to leave mean comments in the comment section, talk about how terrible they are and how they don't know what they're doing. And they should just be, their kids should be taken away from them. That's what I want. These are cartoons. I can't do that. That's not real. There ain't no babies in this show. I can't get the Child Protective Services to take these children away from these baby mamas. That's never going to happen. So just stop. Stop. Like Michael Jordan once said, stop.
Are you done?
I got one more thing.
Yeah, okay.
You know that show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
That's a question. I don't know if you know what that is over in Europe.
Yes, final answer.
Yes. So I'm starting a new show next year. It's called Who Wants to Be a YouTuber? That's right. I'm helping some people become YouTubers, and it's super simple. If you want to compete, everyone who's here in the chat today can compete. I'm going to tell you how to do it absolutely free. Here's what you do. If you want to compete, you go to YouTube, you sign up for your YouTube channel, you upload a couple videos, and you win. You're a YouTuber. You did it. Congratulations. Easiest contest you've ever won. And that's it. We're going to start that next year. I'm super excited about it. And that's about it.
All right. Thanks, Savvy.
Fantastic.
We sold 6 more of these. Someone just ordered one. I saw it on Amazon. I have them on Amazon. Someone sold it. They're leaving good reviews. Oh,
good work.
It's great. I'm going to place my order with Bitcoin.
You should yes, and NFTs too, whatever that means. I actually don't know what an NFT is, but I heard you can make money on it, so you know I'm interested.
Savage,
also, I'm selling these Christmas hats with genuine simulated cheetah.
It is not a privilege and is not an honor, but here you are anyway. Jen, I've had an amazing year with you on the stream. Dan, it's also been an honor and a privilege. And
Not
we
really.
will see you next year. otherwise, it's time for us to all awkwardly wave.
Oh.
And just in case this isn't clear, this is our final stream of the year. We'll be taking a break next week, but we will be back on. I'm just going to check my calendar here. January the 6th. That will be our next live stream.
Nothing crazy happens on January 6th, so it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Bye, everybody.
Happy